Let's now shift our focus to West Asia. The assassination of Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh in Tehran has sent shock waves through the region. It has also given rise to a big question: who betrayed Iran? Let's tell you what a New York Times report says. An explosive device was covertly smuggled into the Tehran guesthouse where Haniyeh was staying. The bomb, hidden approximately 2 months ago, was kept within a guest house operated and protected by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. This facility, part of the upscale Nishat compound in northern Tehran, seemed to be impenetrable. You see, Haniyeh was there in Tehran for the presidential inauguration, a period marked by heightened security and scrutiny. The report further added that the bomb was detonated remotely once Haniyeh was confirmed to be in his room. The explosion not only killed him, but also his bodyguard. The blast shook the building, shattered windows, and partially collapsed an exterior wall. Haniyeh is reported to have frequently stayed at this guest house during his visits to Tehran, making this breach of security even more alarming. Both Iranian officials and Hamas have accused Israel of orchestrating the assassination. According to the New York Times report, despite Israel not publicly acknowledging responsibility, Israeli intelligence officials briefed the United States and other Western governments on the operation's details immediately afterward. What has been reported now raises a fresh set of questions. Experts have described it as a catastrophic intelligence and security failure for Iran and an enormous embarrassment for the IRGC, which uses the compound for retreats, secret meetings, and housing prominent guests like Haniyeh. The precise method of how the bomb was placed in the guest house remains unclear. Officials privy to the matter have reportedly said that planning such kind of an assassination takes months and requires extensive surveillance of the compound. As per reports, Israel intentionally chose to carry out the assassination outside Qatar, where Haniyeh and other senior Hamas leaders reportedly reside. Qatar, remember, has been mediating negotiations between Israel and Hamas over a ceasefire in Gaza. This assassination threatens to trigger a wider war and a new wave of violence in West Asia. It could also disrupt the ongoing negotiations to end the war in Gaza. A sentiment echoed by US President Joe Biden, who said Haniyeh's assassination is not helpful for the ceasefire talks. He also said that he is very concerned about the tensions in West Asia and urged Israel and Hamas to quickly reach a ceasefire. Iran and Hezbollah both have vowed revenge against Israel.
I'm very concerned about it. I had a very direct meeting with the Prime Minister today, and very direct. We have the basis for a ceasefire. He should move on it, and they should move on it now. It's not helped. That's all I'm going to say right now.
According to reports, it was around 2 a.m. local time when the device exploded. It startled the staff members who rushed to find the source of the noise, leading them to Haniyeh's room. The compound's medical team declared Haniyeh dead immediately and attempted unsuccessfully to revive his bodyguard. Ziad al-Naqla, the leader of the Palestinian Islamic Jihad, was staying next door, his room undamaged, highlighting the precise targeting that was involved. Khalil al-Hayya, Hamas's deputy commander in Gaza, who was also in Tehran, arrived at the scene and confirmed his colleague's death. 4 hours after the blast, the IRGC issued a statement confirming Haniyeh's death. The assassination method sparked speculation within Iran. The Tasneem news agency reported witness claims of a missile hitting Haniyeh's window. As per details in the New York Times report, the explosion occurred inside the room with explosives planted well in advance. In fact, experts have compared the attack's precision and sophistication to the remote-controlled AI robot weapon Israel used to assassinate Iran's top nuclear scientist, Mohsen Fakhrizadeh, in 2020. In fact, Mossad chief David Barnea had previously stated the agency's commitment to targeting Hamas leaders responsible for the October 7 attacks. Reports indicate that Israeli intelligence tracked Haniyeh in Doha, Qatar for months. Additionally, Shin Bet, Israel's security agency, allegedly knew the exact room Haniyeh occupied in Tehran. This level of detailed intelligence points to a high level of infiltration as well as coordination. The assassination of Haniyeh also brings into focus the death of former Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi. Remember, Raisi, along with 8 others, including the foreign minister, died in a helicopter crash on the 19th of May. Speculation arises whether Israel had a role in Raisi's death, given the capability to plant a bomb months in advance, and their knowledge of upcoming political events requiring leaders to travel to Tehran for the new president's inauguration. These questions are being asked. So who betrayed Iran? The assassination of Ismail Haniyeh exposes significant vulnerabilities within Iran's security, raising questions about the effectiveness of the IRGC's protective measures. The breach that allowed such an operation to unfold within a highly secured compound suggests either a formidable external infiltration or potential internal complicity. The ramifications of this assassination are profound. The question of who betrayed Iran continues to hang in the air, along with the question of what lies ahead for West Asia. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.